The wisdom of the broken pot. In a quiet village nestled between misty mountains, there lived an elderly potter named Master Kiro. For decades, he had crafted exquisite clay pots, each one unique in shape and design. But Master Kiro was not just a potter. He was also the village's beloved teacher. Every afternoon, children gathered in his workshop to learn not only pottery, but also life's deepest lessons. Among his students was Lena, a bright but impatient girl who hated making mistakes. She admired Master Kiro's flawless pots and dreamed of creating one just as perfect. Yet no matter how hard she tried, her pots always had tiny cracks or uneven edges. One day, after another of her pots collapsed on the wheel, Lena threw up her hands in frustration. "Why can't I make anything perfect?" she cried. Master Kiro smiled gently. "Come with me," he said, leading her to his garden. To Lena's surprise, the garden was filled with broken pots. Some had cracks, others were chipped or misshapen. Yet each one held a thriving plant. "You see," Master Kiro explained, "these pots were once like yours, imperfect, but their flaws allowed roots to breathe and water to drain. A perfect pot might look beautiful, but it can suffocate what grows inside." Lena frowned. "But in school, mistakes are bad. We lose marks for them." The old potter sighed. "Education is not about perfection, child. It's about growth. A seed must crack open to become a tree. A pot must break a little to nurture life. And a student must stumble to truly learn." He handed her a new lump of clay. "Try again. But this time, don't fear the cracks." The turning point weeks passed. Lena continued crafting pots, but her mindset had shifted. Instead of tossing away failed pots, she reused them, planting herbs in cracked ones, turning lopsided bowls into bird feeders. Her classmates noticed and followed suit. Soon the schoolyard bloomed with recycled pottery, each flaw telling a story of resilience. One evening, a terrible storm ravaged the village. Floodwaters swept away homes, including the school's trophy cabinet, where perfect pots were displayed. The next morning, villagers mourned the loss. But to their amazement, Lena's garden of broken pots survived. Their cracks had let water pass through without shattering. The village elder declared, "These pots taught us what exams never could. Strength lies in adaptability, not perfection." The deeper lesson. Master Kiro gathered the children by the riverbank, holding two pots, one pristine, the other mended with gold, a Japanese art called kintsugi. "In life," he said, "you will break, many times, but breaks are where wisdom enters. This mended pot is stronger and more beautiful because it embraced its history." Lena finally understood. Education wasn't about flawless scores, but about learning to rebuild, adapt, and grow through challenges. Years later, Lena became a teacher herself. Her classroom walls bore the motto, "Be like the broken pot. Let your cracks let the light in." And so the village thrived, not in spite of imperfections, but because of them. Key themes for discussion. Educational morals. 1. Mistakes as stepping stones. How failures fuel innovation. 2. Resilience over perfection. Why perfect grades matter less than growth. 3. Sustainability and creativity. Repurposing flaws into strengths. 4. Holistic education. Learning beyond textbooks.